is 268,940. And the question is, there are some workers have plans to build the road in Kedah with the function is fx equals x to the power of 4 minus 2x cubed minus 2x squared. So they have to find the solution to make road more irresistible. For question A, x-intercept and y-intercept. For fx equals 0, so we put the equation equals to 0 and we simplify it to x squared multiplied by x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. And we have to factorize it with quadratic formula. So we got x equals 2 plus minus root of 12 divided by 2. And we got, for plus, we got 2.7320, and for the minus is minus 0.7320. So the intercept are 0, 2.7320, and minus 2.7320. For y-intercept, the condition where x equals to 0. So fx, we put the 0 in the equation, so the intercept for y is 0.
Hi, my name is Adriana Binti Zamri Ali and my metric number is 271463. The second equation is open interval where the function is decreasing and increasing. For the function is fx equal to x power of 4 minus 2x power of 3 minus 2x power of 2. And then the first step, we must find the f prime x, which is 4x power of 3 minus 6x power of 2 and minus 4x. The second step, we must find f prime x equal to 0, which is 4x power of 3 minus 6x power of 2 minus 4x equal to 0. And then we must simplify for this equation and get this equation. And the last one, we must factorize this equation become this one. And then we get x equal to 0, negative 1 over 2 and 2. The last one, we must draw the table, which is interval, and put all this equation to x plus 1, x minus 2 and f prime x and f. The first interval is x much more than negative infinity and less than negative 1 over 2. And then put all the substitute x value into this equation becomes signs positive, negative, 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 which is f prime x. We must multiple of these signs and then we get negative. Negative signs for f prime x shows the decreasing on this interval. The second interval, which is x much more than negative 1 over 2 and less than 0, which is we get increasing on this interval. And the third interval, x much more than 0 and less than 2, which is decreasing on this interval. And the last interval is increasing on x much more than 2 and less than infinity. Next question is local minima and maximum. For first, we must find the f prime x, which is 0, and then we get the answer from the second question before this, which is 0, negative 1 over 2 and 2. And since f prime x is a polynomial, it is defined for all x in the interval. So, and then we must substitute the value of x, which is 0, negative 1 over 2 and 2, into this equation. And then at x equal to 0, we get 0. And for x negative 1 over 2, we get negative 3 over 16 or negative 0.1875. And then for the value x, which is 2, we get negative 8. The signs negative shows the minimum, and then positive which shows maximum value. So f has a minimum at f2 equal to negative 8, and f negative 1 over 2 equal to negative 3 over 16. And f has a maxima at f0 equal to 0. So the minimum points, which is have to, are negative 1 over 2 and negative 3 over 16, and 2, negative 8. For the maximum point is 0, 0.
Hi, I'm Nordiana binti Abdul Saleh and my metric number is 272949. So we proceed to next question is to find concave up and concave down. For this question we must find f prime prime and we get this. At f prime prime of x equal to 0, we get this and we put this on in quadratic formula where a equal to 3, b equal to negative 3 and c equal to 1. And we get x equal to 0.263x and negative 1.263x. And we put this in this table, which is in interval x more than negative infinity and less than negative 1.263x, and we get positive, negative, negative, positive, and we get concave up. Next, x more than negative 1.263x and less than 0.263x, we get positive, negative, positive, negative, and we get concave down. And the last, x more than 0.263x and less than infinity, positive, 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 negative, and we get concave up. For the next question is find x coordinate of inflection point. For this question we must find f prime 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 of x and we get 24x minus 12. From this, substitute x this from equation of f prime prime, where f prime prime x equal to 0, we get x 0.2638 and negative 1.263x in this equation. So for the x or 0.263x, we get negative 5.6688, and for the x equal to negative 1.2638, we get negative 42.3312. So if f prime 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 not equal to 0, it means its x is a inflection. So the curve have inflection point at x coordinate is 0.2638 and negative 1.2638.
Hello, my name is Nur Hafiza binti Azli. My metric number is 272890. Okay, we proceed to the next question. Sketch the graph. Okay, we have 5 value of x, which is 0, negative 0, 1, negative 1 over 2, 2, 0.2638 and negative 1.2638. Okay, we must use all this value of x and substitute in this equation, which is fx is equal x power of 4, negative 2x power of 3, negative 2x power of 2. So for the f0, we got 0. For the f negative 1 over 2, we got negative 3 over 60 or negative 0.1875. For f2, we got negative 8, and for f 0.2638, we got negative 0.1711. And for the last, we got for the last value of x, which is negative 1.2638, we got 3.3937. Then we must sketch the graph. So we got the graph like that.